Hi and welcome back to Be the Best Hypnotherapist. Today's session is about recognizing the signs of trance. It's important to know when a client or yourself, if you're doing self-hypnosis, is in trance for a number of reasons. You need to know when to start offering post-hypnotic suggestions. You also need to know so that changes that the client is unaware of can be fed back to them in order to ratify, i.e. make known, make real that trance experience. Some clients don't believe they have been in trance and can soon start to think they are unhypnotizable. This belief often leads them to think that hypnotherapy therefore won't work for them. So it's important to be able to reassure them that they were in trance and to remind them of the signs. Clients often react in idiosyncratic ways, but here are the main indicators of trance: pupil dilation, slowed pulse, altered respiration. If the client was breathing higher in the chest, which is common in clients with stress and anxiety, you'll notice it goes significantly deeper down in the chest and in their belly as it rises and falls. This is called deep abdominal breathing and is a sign of deep relaxation. It is possible to be in trance while not being relaxed, but clients are encouraged to relax simply because they might as well. Comfort and relaxation. So here you're looking for smooth and relaxed facial features. Expressionlessness, often called the hypnotic mask. Response attentiveness means that when the therapist asks the client to do something, such as go deeper or breathe deeper or raise a finger, the client obliges. If they don't, they may be too conscious still and choosing not to follow requests, or they may have fallen asleep. A heavy swallowing reflex. Eye changes and closure, lacrimation, where the eyes water. If the client is asked to open their eyes or already has them open, they look glazed and often the eyelids only partly open. You might see the whites of their eyes under their eyelid. A client's eye may water. These are not necessarily emotional tears, just a sign of the client entering trance. Body immobility. Clients can move during the trance, for example, to relieve any discomfort from sitting in the same place. However, they are mostly very, very still. Literalism. Requests can be taken literally and uncritically, but only if the client feels safe with them and they don't override personal values, etc. The client will maintain enough critical capacity to avoid taking something literal if it's not in their best interests. Loss or retardation of the blinking response. Changed voice quality. So typically when the client talks, their voice is more slow, lethargic, sleepy sounding. Psychosomatic responses are those where the mind clearly influences the body. For example, if it's suggested that the room is getting warmer, a client's face might flush. Suggestions that the tiniest beginnings of a smile is forming on the client's face can create just that as they smile about the thought of smiling. Sensory, muscular and body changes, for example, pins and needles, numbness, heaviness or lightness of the limbs, temperature changes, twitching. Body changes can include changes of temperature, flushing, skin appearing waxy, twitches and the head leaning to one side. Expectancy builds in the client, so they wonder what they're going to be asked to do or to think next. They wonder with anticipation how the trance will feel or how deep they might go this time. Silences leave the client wondering what will happen next. And as they think about this and they go inside in search of answers, their trance deepens even more. Time lag in motor and conceptual behaviour, where the client can take some time to respond. Amnesia. They might not remember certain aspects if they enter a deeper trance, but amnesia can also be suggested by the therapist. Anaesthesia can be light or so powerful that people allergic to chemical anaesthetic can undergo surgery and dental work. Catalepsy can occur in various parts of the body, but typically in the hands and the fingers. With regression, clients may spontaneously regress, i.e. go back to earlier points in their life or at the suggestion of the hypnotherapist. Some clients may dissociate. That is, they feel they're not in the situations they're asked to recall or imagine, but rather they're watching themselves from the outside, like on a screen or as a third person or observer. Time distortion is almost universal amongst clients. Typically, they seriously underestimate how long they've been undergoing hypnosis, usually estimating a 30-minute session to have lasted about 10 minutes. It's always worth asking clients on their first hypnotic session. Some already know they've been in trance anyway, and this information simply builds on that with evidence. For other clients who feel they've not been in trance, it comes as a revelation. This evidence usually has much more value than a therapist trying to convince them with things they can't measure. For example, saying, "Well, you look like you were in trance to me." Going against their beliefs is usually antagonizing, but evidence does win most clients over. To learn more ways to become more creative in your practice, view more videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be the Best Hypnotherapist. Please follow us on G+. And for more information on any of our courses, please visit our website by clicking here. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.